the 7pm Project, and now please welcome Shaun Micallef.
Very nice to be here, Karen.
Now, Shaun, obviously a big star of the Teen Network with your generation, but you started out, you were such an underground cult hit on the Micallef program on SBS, on ABC, and then Newstopia on SBS. I'm just curious why you sold out.
Well, Charlie, you're suggesting I was unpopular for the bulk of my career, and it's only been in the last year that...
I think unpopular is such a harsh term. Less popular. How about that? Less popular?
No, that's true. I think that's a fair enough.
Some of those shows were cult hits, and they continue to be cult hits when they're replayed whenever they're on.
Thank you, David. That's very nice.
And you were in Fast Forward, Full Frontal, years ago.
Yes, you know my work well.
Absolutely. And you hosted the Logies, and it was brilliant.
Well, thank you very much. And good night.
Look where you are now. You're nominated for a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award.
I know, this is a great thrill for me because I didn't know that such a thing existed.
Don't say that.
No, I didn't know.
You.
I didn't know. No, kids, that's great. Thank you for loving me so much.
Yeah, there's only 4 nominated favourite TV star.
Really? Who are the others?
Rove, Andrew G.
Natalie Bassingthwaite.
Bassingthwaite.
Really?
Yes.
It's a bit of a thin field, isn't it?
You must be excited about the awards ceremony this Friday night.
Yes. Well, I am a little embarrassed because, in fact, I thought it was on the 20th. I thought it was next Friday, so I in fact won't be going.
You're joking?
No,
You're not actually going?
I'm dead serious. You mentioned to me before that it was actually on Friday. I actually thought it was next Friday, so I actually can't go.
So all the kids who bothered to nominate you, have you just let them down?
Yeah.
If I was a kid that loved you, I'm starting to decide I don't like you so much.
Well, you know, hate and love are both strong emotions, and I'm happy to tap into either of them, really.
So it's been a massive year for you. Your Gen's been a huge success. What have you got to finish the year off?
Well, we have a Your Gen Christmas show, which Charlie, you wouldn't know about because he was in it.
It has. I won't give anything away. It has the most unnerving nativity scene in the history of television at the start of it.
Yes, it does. It does, Charlie. Charlie plays Joseph. I don't think I'm giving anything away there.
No.
Charlie is Joseph. And Josh Thomas is the Christ child. That's the unnerving bit. And
I say I love the show, but Charlie answers a lot of questions right. Do you ever just say you want to say Charlie? Don't be so clever.
Charlie is clever. I mean, you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Is he?
No, I just remember stuff. I don't. It's just regurgitation. It's not clever.
You do well. But yeah, we would want him to quieten down next year when we come back, obviously.
And you're doing a New Year's Eve special as well.
Yes, we're doing a New Year's Eve special so the Christmas special is on the 22nd of November. Counterintuitively, the New Year's Eve show is actually on New Year's Eve, so that would be fun. Would you watch that? You wouldn't go out, would you?
No, I'll be there. My Nana Nick is watching that.
Okay. Well, we're something else as well.
New Year's Eve is our wedding anniversary night, so we'll sit at home and watch it.
Right, thank you.
Is it go right through to midnight?
It goes right through. It starts at 10 o'clock, finishes at midnight. That's great, isn't it? Isn't that great? Isn't that a great way to spend New Year's Eve, ladies and gentlemen? Let's face it. The fireworks on television is dull. It's dull. It's the dullest thing. Who wants to see that? So we don't have that. We have comedy, fun and love.
Now, the other exciting thing is you have a CD out.
I do.
Is this your first CD?
It is. I've been singing for many years now, and the people at Shock Music said, hey, we really dig your sound and we want to release a CD. And I said, sure, that's fine. I'm more than happy to do it. So it's all there. You want to hold it up?
Yeah, there's a CD there. I was going to get round to it, but there's 29 tracks on it, and you play 47 different voices.
Yeah, that's right.
Safe to say, if you like lots of Shaun Micallef, you'll love this album, yeah?
That's right, yeah. In fact, of the 47 voices, 46 appear on the first track, and the rest of the tracks, the rest of the 18 tracks, is just pretty much just me talking.
Surely, but it is your generation. Surely you should have released it in vinyl.
You think?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Don't do that anymore? What, like a jacket or something, you mean?
No, I'm saying like a 45, Maybe a cassette.
Sure. Well, you don't tell me my business. It's embarrassing. You probably go to CDs because that's what kids listen to now.
Well, I will tell you to sit still for the rest of the segment if you don't mind. Please thank Shaun Micallef.
Thank you.
He's going to stick with us. And don't forget, you there watching the television, to check out our website. If anything on the show has got you talking, then share it with the world on our 7pmproject.com.au forums. And while you're there, give us some ideas for this Friday's Metro Whip Around.
Well, now it's time for our Wednesday health checkup. And now we we welcome to the desk Dr. Andrew Rochford. Now, for the first time, we have you on the desk because you were playing golf with Tiger Woods today.
Not actually with Tiger Woods, but yeah, I played in the Pro-Am today, which was lots of fun.
So you like James, where you got there, but you didn't quite get close enough to touch.
Is it a rule as a doctor that you have to play golf? Well, that's ultimately it. Right. It is part of it. I'm a living cliche, I suppose.
And did anyone watch you today?
No. No, not so much. The thing is, if 10,000 people show up to see Tiger, they don't realise the 3 people he's playing with don't hit the ball as straight as Tiger does. So there are a lot of balls going in the crowd, so there are a lot of people getting injured.
I heard that Daniel McPherson, the actor, actually hit someone in the face. That would have been full on.
Yeah.
Were you there to help out?
Was that with a golf ball, or did you just get angry, Dave?
No, with the ball. But no, you're here for your health report, all right?
That's right.
Now, there was news in the paper today that low-carb diets actually make people grumpy.
Yeah.
Now, why?
Well, I suppose anyone throughout the day, so on a day-to-day basis, if you don't get enough food or enough energy, calories, it makes you grumpy. Everyone's been at that point where they've delayed lunch and got a bit grumpy in the afternoon. But this particular study actually found that over a 12-month period, people at the end of that 12 months were in a worse mood than people on a low-fat diet. And the whole thing came down to low-carb diets ultimately, and especially in Australian culture, is not socially accepted. If someone's on a low-carb diet, an extreme low-carb diet, they go out and they're friends and they're like, no, I won't have the chips, I won't have that. And they got ostracised from their people. So I think that's why people are more
having
depressed.
to eat a sausage at a barbecue with your hands it's not good, is it?
Well, no, exactly.
So it's not just that you're hungry, it's
No.
that you're not feeling a part of normal life.
Well, not from this study. You have to be very careful. The other thing is, I suppose, carbohydrates help release some neurotransmitters in the brain, like serotonin, which make us feel good. So on a day-to-day basis, you do need some carbs. And extreme diets will make anyone grumpy, no matter whether they're low-carb or whatever they are.
But the low-carb diet is known for quick weight loss. Is it a matter, though, of short-term pain for, the long-term gain of having lost the weight for some people that are wanting that?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think if you get to the end of 12 months, and, they lost weight. The study showed they lost weight, but you had no friends. I don't know whether it's worth it.
I mean, we all dream of being skinny, depressed and lonely. Now, we have a question here from our website. Every week we're going to ask you to sort of answer a common medical theory and tell us how true it is. We've got a question here from Kathy in Brisbane, and she asks, coming into summer, we all know we need to drink lots of water. Do you really need to drink 8 glasses of water a day?
Well, specifically 8 glasses of water, I suppose, it's just a number. It's 2 litres, and it comes back to an equation that we lose about 2.5 litres of water a day. You get about 500 mils, or about 20% from food. So we get a lot of fluid from food. And then they came up with this figure, 8 glasses of water a day. But I think the whole idea of sitting there and drinking 8 glasses of water or whatever it is a bit sort of full on, and you can actually gauge it yourself. If you're going to the bathroom not very much and it's a bit dark when you go there, you probably need a bit more water. And if you're going every 10 minutes, and your body actually adjusts.
How dark does it have to get before you actually should see a doctor?
At that point, when you think that...
Can you drink too much water, though?
You can.
Can you, what happens if you drink too much water?
Well, ultimately, you can actually die from drinking too much water, because what happens is you dilute... It's a very fine balance of solutes and salts and what's not, but if you drink too much water, and a lot of people that run into trouble on in situations where they're so dehydrated and they drink lots of fluid, they dilute all those solutes and you can actually end up dying. That's the extreme end. So don't drink that much.
No. Well, if you're at home, we've got a medical mystery to be debunked. Hit us up at the website. But for now, please thank Dr. Andrew Rochford.
And a big thanks also to Shaun Micallef. Did you learn something during that, Shaun?
Yeah, I did, because I have the philosophy, my philosophy is never to eat anything with a nose. And I've not been told whether that's a good thing or not. It just seems like a nice philosophy to have. Well, hang on. No, sorry. Don't eat anything through my nose.
Right. Now, Shaun, your CD, Shaun, it is his generation, and it's out Friday. Shaun, could you give us something off the album before we go out to the break?
You want me to play to the break?
Yeah, I'd love you to.
Great.
How long have we got, Mark?
How long have we got?
About 20 seconds.
OK, hang on. I should have organised this. How long is it? 15, 20 seconds?
15 to...
Done. I thought I'd do something that actually wasn't on the album. This is a Stradivarius. This was actually given to me by my uncle.
Really are strapped for time here, Shaun.
Sorry, ridiculous, isn't it? Now, but it's important to put a little bit of a little bit of rosin. Right, how long have I got?
Can we get an extra 10?
5 seconds. All right. No, that's okay. That's okay. A little bit of rosin on the bone because without the rosin on the
Gosh!
how long we got?
About 5
We've had to drop an ad.
Hang on, wait a minute. Sorry. This is a note from my album.
Shaun Micallef. We'll be back with more very soon.